Make the money stretch, flexible just like Pilates. Trapping on his grabs and make them flip just like karate. What we do, nigga. Make the money stretch, flexible just like Pilates. Trapping on his grabs and make them flip just like karate. Singers in the trunk, slightly sounding like a body. Yeah, I might not have a job, but I'm still working like I'm Tommy, nigga. Make the money stretch, flexible just like Pilates. Trapping on his grabs and make them flip just like karate. Speakers in the trunk, sounding like a body. Yeah, I might not have a job, but I'm still working like I'm Tommy, nigga. That's why I'm out here moving greedy. Bitch, I'm good. Got the money in my safe, feel like I'm Peter. When we hit that road, chasing ass like I was sleeping. 50-50 with my niggas. I ain't into being greedy. My busy always good. The nigga acting hella needy. But no baby, about to stop. Random wishes like a genie. When we eating good, taking lots of fettuccine. And I spent a couple dollars on the plane with the bitty. 22 for the Pier 1, 19 on the sky. Cause I spent over a band for this bitch that's on my body. Stretch my money like Pilates. From them bags to a flip. And if you wanna go to ball, you might have to take a risk and talk to finish what you can just to make a soft 10. Read up, double back and do it all over again. I'm into making dollars. I ain't into making friends. But yeah, I got a couple wins. L to the chin, nigga. Make the money stretch. Let them go just like Pilates. Trapping all these tracks and make them flip just like a karate. Singers in the trunk, slapping sounding like a body. Yeah, I might not have a job, but I'm still working like I'm Tommy. Nigga, make the money stretch. Let them go just like Pilates. Trapping all these grabs and make them flip just like karate. Singers in the trunk, slapping sounding like a body. Yeah, I might not have a job, but I'm still working like I'm Tommy. Nigga, Teddy, we them niggas, we be nothing like the rap. And my flow is straight gas. I be bustin' like the best. And I get it in my lap, so I got nothing to regret. Going quickly chasing gas, till we running out of breath. Look, they think I'm step the way I'm lining up them shots. Then I step up in that baby city, lining up them blocks. See us climbing to that top, we grinding coming for that spot. Running around getting that rock, yo bitch look, you get knocked in that soft top. I'm not your ordinary nigga, in the corner, you don't want it. I'm like Oreo, you niggas, young plus with that Jimmy. I got plenty for you niggas, you ain't out here spinning, I see the Jimmy on you niggas. Don't compare to me and you know comparison. Check my pedigree, you standing next to me, embarrassing. I'm all about my broccoli, nigga, bad bitch get sloppy. I stepped out with a 5-piece, money stretched out like a lottie. I'm talking about money stretched, flexible just like a lottie. Trapping on the ground, make them look just like karate. Slapping sounding like a body. Yeah, I might not have a job, but I'm still working like I'm Tommy, nigga.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective top.
Dear Lord, forgive us for our sins, Lord. But we do sin. We just ask that you watch over us. We ask that you show us the way. And if we cannot find that way, forgive us for being lost, Lord. Amen. Cause you know I'm a Hunters Point baby, Hunters Point race. Grew up in the section that drive Hunters Point crazy. Fuck the other side, living that sucker life, this ain't me. Cause I'm a real nigga, plus I'm everything you can't be. Niggas really ain't me. Dear Lord, forgive us for our sins, Lord. But we do sin. We just ask that you watch over us. We ask that you show us the way. And if we cannot find that way, forgive us for being lost, Lord. Amen. Cause you know I'm a Hunters Point baby, Hunters Point race. Grew up in the section that drive Hunters Point crazy. Fuck the other side, living that sucker life, this ain't me. Cause I'm a real nigga, plus I'm everything you can't be. Niggas really ain't me, and I ain't none of y'all. Fuck the rest, I'm up next. Watch me shit on every one of y'all. Never slacking, never lacking. I be all in front of y'all. Ways to make it happen, I be stacking like I want it all. I'm from the block where go get inside and killers beat. Money flipping, money getting, nigga, yeah, that's really me. Chasing tickets, never bitches, but they still be feeling me. And everything you see from me and how I be, that's really me. Mama struggle every day, it's killing me. I give her what I can, I'm with it to the end. I hope she see the real in me. Until I'm dead, I swear to G, I'ma keep killing beats. Let's just be honest, you ain't even kind of real as me, it's bad, boy. See, I can rap around that ill shit. If you been going through some things, you can feel this. Cause all my life I had to fight, trying to get it right. Grinding through the night, I'm just out of sight on some real shit. It's really raised on that ill shit. If you been going through some things, you can feel this. You know, you know. Cause I see death around the corner, better watch where you react. You never trust a bitch, never tell these niggas where you sleep at. Gotta let your guard down, you're a better giant, never quit. Keep on grinding till you find some better shit. I walk around my head up, I ain't ashamed of nothing. They wanna see me fail, I told they yes, they came from nothing.
They
From
love
the
their
struggle,
crab cakes and they
you know
love
we
their
came from
football.
nothing.
That's
All I
what
talk
Maryland
paper,
does. And we're at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of
I'm gonna
Baltimore.
remain the same.
There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
I'm not perfect, but I'm working a lot, nigga. It just came like a box, nigga. Fuck. See, I can rip around that ill shit. If you get going through some things, you can feel this. With all my life, I have to fight. Try to get it right. Running through the night, I'm tired. Real shit. It's really raised on that ill shit. If you been going through some things, you can feel it.
3 quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. A short kick taken at the 18. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
That should be slapping. Damn.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now it's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. To throw.
Let's go.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On 4th down on his Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is fielded at the 27. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
I know he didn't, but I won that game. He was first.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, he was there.
Have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, gone.
9 from the 19 down to the 10. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Wilson. And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jeff Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Oh, get the peak!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Watson.
Let's go.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And This defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Second down, here's Chubb again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Watson.
Oh!
It's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Oh, fucking damn.
A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Motherfucking damn.
Point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Shit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps.
Oh, bro.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down.
I don't get when niggas don't like the block I'm mad at. You just gonna look at his fat ass?
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Now a handoff as they run left side. And some space.
Oh, no, he did.
Field across the 45.
Come on, man.
51 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
2nd down at 5. They go play action now. Wilson dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Is it really that hard to block, my nigga?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Let's go.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 of the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now they're going to try to increase the
That's the wrong nigga trying to
maybe
hit
pump
you.
up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Go.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete.
Oh, he
takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
He's trying to take his head off.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Incomplete on the deep ball.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Here's a diving catch right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And now here's a carry heading left. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Whoa!
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack, and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
There's no way he got the ball.
It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 23. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jeff Smith with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From way up at the 23. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. It's complete. He's got
Make that boy feel it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Oh, roughing.
Flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Following the penalty, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the go is a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. Dietrich Wise Jr., he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half. And you know, sometimes, I guess, maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Hey, Smitcher, bro, we don't got to play the whole game if you don't want to, bro.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw again on second down. Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Off the play fake. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep to the sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 now. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Watson now to throw on 3rd down. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to
Oh!
Back the 20-yard line.
Did he get first?
Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watson going out wide, finds Chubb. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll give it to Chubb.
Nigga!
Much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now.
How is he on fire from that?
Off play action. Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off down at the 2. Accelerating, and off he goes. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. incomplete. And he's taken down inside the 30. We've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Here's 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll buy some time right. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't say 4.
That was T.I.
What do the coaches
Madden don't
decide
be
to do
throwing shit,
now?
bro.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. One complete to Dox Moon. He is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's blocked. The Browns have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more.
Damn.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and forever. Back to throw. Watson. He's going to take another shot here.
Ooh.
This is taken in. It's complete.
He gone.
Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Now the Browns' offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Bro!
Rush coming in.
I don't understand that.
Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Oh, that's a great punt.
Here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Flush. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check 26, check 21.
They'll try and run some clock here.
Oh, my God.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
Damn.